Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, the first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. Here I'm feeling a sense of we both understand each other, so why aren't we moving forward? That's this person, this is what they're feeling, what they're thinking. They're thinking there should be some sort of growth here, there should be some sort of stability, some sort of foundation being set. So what's missing here? What can we do in order to move forward? Because I feel like we have everything, so why isn't this going right? Why isn't this a success? Okay. And I feel like it's not that they have absolutely everything, but they feel like they could have everything with this person. They feel like there's so much possibility here, there's so much potential. And I'm just getting a lot of why. Okay, so someone is needing some clarity. Okay. And also, they're not sure whether if they get clarity, the situation is going to move forward. So I'm really feeling an energy that is confused and conflicted. They're not sure which path to follow there. It's almost like they're taking steps forward and then they're also, you know, it's like I'm getting an image here. This is what they're showing me. Okay. That there's a maze. And they keep walking around this maze and going on the same path and expecting to reach, to move forward past some sort of block, some sort of, I feel, situation in the way. And then they try another path, but then they stop before they reach the finish, before they, you know, move out of this maze, and they actually walk back again and go back to the path that's blocked. So I feel like here, you know, that's going to be different for all of you, but I hope that, you know, I feel like whoever that's for, they'll understand what I mean. Yeah. This could be past energy, this could be present energy, this could be future energy, but just take it how it resonates. You know, it's energy in your life, it could be vice versa. But just, you know, follow, I feel, whatever comes into your mind. So here we have the Two of Wands. This person is, I feel, looking upon their journey so far and there's a new path ahead of self-discovery. And I feel like they're having to really find themselves and understand who they are and what they want out of their life. And it's troubling them. And you see here, I feel like this is a temporary energy. It's if they go on this path, if they move forward on this path, this is going to be, I feel, their destiny. This is going to be a real journey. But they also have the choice here to move back. They also have the choice to not take this path, to stay the same. And you know, I feel like that path has less growth. That path is one that they know it's just going back into their, you know, their, I want to say old ways here. Do they open up how they feel? Okay, do they express themselves? Because I feel like they consider expressing themselves as vulnerable in some way. I'm getting degrading even to that extent. So if they go inside themselves on a really deep level, even they don't really like the person that they are. But there is opportunity, there is potential, and they're trying to approach, you know, these inner, I feel like these inner conflicts, but they keep going back again, and it's an ongoing cycle of trying to learn and then just going back again into their old ways. Yeah, I feel so confused. I'm taking on their energy and I'm feeling confused, you know? So I don't know whether they're they try and reach a point that is going to be stable, you know, that is going to provide what they need in order to grow, and then they just take 2 steps back again. Okay. But they don't feel complete. They don't feel like they want a union, they want to feel complete, they want to feel like they have this togetherness, you know, they want this close relationship. They want a relationship where you can grow together, build off one another, you know, work as a team. And they also want to feel this within themselves. They want to feel complete. But they don't feel complete. That's what I'm getting. You know, they feel lost in this maze. You know, and it's almost like, you know, we get to the end of the maze here, and there's some sort of achievement, right, when they finish this maze, but they're not here, but they're trying to reach this, and their mind is just taking them in circles. You know, and they're looking over here, and I'm getting a feeling of, you know, there's so much in front of them, there's so much ahead of them, and they're trying to make sense of, you know, this vastness. You see, in front of this person there is an ocean, and it's like they're trying to view this ocean all at once. They're trying to move forward all at once, and they're not able to do so. So I'm feeling like I should pull 3 cards here. Okay. First, let me take out one more. Okay. So we have the 7 of Swords. Straight away, I'm feeling like this person is, I feel, putting a mask on in some way. They are trying to move forward. And I'm just getting a little bit of deception here, whether that's deceiving themselves or deceiving you. Actually, what I'm getting is they can't be honest with themselves, because if they're on this maze and they keep going down the same path that's blocked over and over again, I feel like there's a sense of, you know, being blissfully ignorant, not being able to be honest with themselves. And that really does tie in here with this confusion that I'm feeling. And they are looking back on the right path to go down, okay? The one that leads to this 3 of Cups energy, this completeness, this union. They're looking back, and either they don't see it or they're choosing not to see it. But they also feel like they're moving forward. Okay, now I'm going to take out 3 cards. Okay, 1, 2, Okay. The Three of Pentacles. The Lover's card. And the Devil. Okay. So what I'm getting here is they feel like if they achieve this union, if they achieve this, if they are comfortable with you, if they let their guard down and they're open with you, okay, and they share their deepest emotions, if they go right inside themselves here and you acknowledge their deepest emotions, their feelings and how passionate they are, okay, if they are honest with themselves and honest with you about how they feel, there's a sense here of achievement in a way. There's a sense of being able to move forward and feeling good that they have expressed themselves. But then I'm getting that they feel like after they do this, after they express themselves, which they do want to do, not only for themselves but for you, they feel like you, Capricorn, are going to say goodbye, are going to move forward and leave them. So they feel like you're going to understand, they feel like you're going to welcome them. But then they feel like you are going to leave. And I feel like that's their worry, that's their concern, that's why they're not moving forward on this path that leads to success, that leads to being together in a way that's more connected, in a way that's more aligned with what both of you would like. And this is blocking their sense of happiness. This is blocking, you know, a wish fulfillment, because I feel like they do want to be with you. They wish this. They feel like this is going to make them feel safe. If it went well, if they didn't feel like you were going to leave and this relationship was going to be successful, I feel like they know that it would work. They know that this would be safe. They know that this would be true happiness and bliss. You know, this would be everything. This would be a family. This would be a house. This would be, you know, complete fulfillment, I feel. The works. But they can't. They have to be deceptive. They have to be this mask. And I feel like you know this. I feel like you have felt like they've had a mask. You have felt like they haven't been completely honest with you or honest with themselves about the situation. Okay. The Change card. card here, the Wheel of Fortune. So there is going to be a change, and this is divinely guided. This is quite an important change, either for them or for you. I'm going to expand on this now and see where this is going, because I feel like this is inevitable. Okay? So I'm getting here that I should put, I'm feeling like I should put this Wheel of Fortune here. So that's telling me that there's going to be some sort of awakening. Or perhaps a move forward in a different direction, because this is the end of a cycle. Okay. So someone is moving forward. They are... Okay, I'm getting that this is you, Capricorn. So you are moving forward and choosing not to be patient anymore, because I feel like you've tried to be understanding and you've tried to be patient, but this person is holding you back in some way. And they've created within you, I feel like you've sensed their confusion, you've sensed their conflicting energy, and you know that it's been making you feel conflicted. And you don't want to have that lower vibration. You want to, I feel, have a connection that is whole, that is together, and this person has a lot of work to do. And this may be, some inner work, some deep inner work, and you're already established, you already have the power to take everything that you have and make it into something, to transform what you have into something beautiful. Okay? And this has not been without deep thought, I feel. It takes a lot of courage, I feel, for you to leave this person and accept the way they are, because I feel like you wanted them to come out of this lack, this deception in some way. What I'm hearing is, just tell me, just be yourself, just open up to me, okay? It's fine, it's going to be okay. And I feel like this is a feeling that you have. It's, why can't they just be open? I'm going to accept them. Okay? So you are moving towards the world here, I feel. So this is everything, this is completeness. So you see, you're moving on from the conflicting energy, and you're going to be fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling desires that you hadn't touched, you hadn't been able to touch, because this person was hindering you. And there's a sense here of being quite enlightened, being quite awakened, okay? Taking the situation from an open perspective, a wider perspective, where you're able to see what the truth really is, and you're able to move forward and approach a new situation that is going to be, I feel, everything, that's going to be the world, that's going to brighten up your life in some way. And through this experience, okay, so I'm seeing that this person, you know, there's no movement forward yet, there's no change yet for them. I feel like they've got a lot of work to do, but I feel like you, Capricorn, you learn a lot from this, and this really showed you what you do want. So I feel like this was an example of what you don't want out of a relationship, and now you're moving forward knowing exactly what you want. And if anything, it's you know, this relationship has given you more clarity, because through deception you've seen the truth, and you know how to see that, you know how to spot this now, you know how to unravel such deceptive energy and really question it and break it down and know what's just. Wow. So as I said that, the Justice card has come out, Capricorn. So this is strong, this is a strong change, and this is good karma. You see how they you know, they're holding this balance in their hand, okay? And I have a feeling I have to emphasize balance in their hand, and that's you know, it's a strange way of saying this, but it's as though they are holding on to this now, and by holding on, you know, that means there's something in their grasp. There is this feeling now of something being part of them. And I'm getting an image of some, you know how they have a bag, someone that's, you know, if you hold a bag, you know, you put all of the necessities, you know, to move forward in that bag, okay? And they're not a necessity. They don't need to come with you on this journey. That's what I'm getting from that. And they're not even in the bag, so I mean, there could be other things within this metaphorical bag, and you know, they're not as necessary. They're just, you know, on this move forward, but you're bringing them, but you're still choosing not to bring this individual. So there's a real sense of leaving something behind and moving forward, and preparation and planning here, you know. If someone's packing a bag, they're planning. If someone's packing a bag, they're preparing for a really long journey ahead, I feel. This is the sort of bag, okay, that I'm thinking of. So there could be a move. Or this could just be saying that you're choosing not to carry this with you, as in inside your mind. You're choosing for this not to weigh you down in any way. You're just moving on and you're completely dropping this. And that means as well from your mind, completely letting go. It does not serve you. Because you want to be yourself, you want to be free, you want to be open here. So you see, this individual can be free. This individual is exposing themselves, and they feel good about that. They feel like they're able to. They want to be themselves, and themselves in their purest form, in a way that's very sincere. And you see the difference here, you know, between these two people, these two individuals. This person to the left is deceptive, okay? They're not honest with themselves. And this person to the right is completely whole and completely sincere, okay? And this is justice. This is being equal. This is being balanced. They're regaining that balance after, I feel, a period as well of introspection, you know, coming to some realizations. Okay, so I'm being drawn to the clothing of all of these cards. So you see, all of these cards, the individuals in these cards are all wearing red, okay? So you see, I'll show you. There's more. So all the cards, red clothing, and this red clothing is the same colour as the Wheel of Fortune, which is this change, okay? Which is justice, okay? They're the same colour as the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. And what I'm getting is this situation was meant to change. This situation, you know, from all of these actions, from all of this, you know, this confusion, I feel like this change, this move forward, okay, for you has been a long time coming. That's what I'm getting here. So through all of their back and forth, I feel like the universe was trying to draw you out of this, was trying to move you away from this person. Yeah. And it's like you finally saw, so this is the only card where someone is wearing yellow. So you finally, it's like you came to a realization and they stuck out to you so much, okay? They really just, their true colour, I feel like it just blew you back, okay? You saw their true colours. You know, they stood out to you. This, you know, this feeling of something not quite right, okay? Really just popped out for you. And it's like you didn't see this before, and then suddenly it was like, wow, yellow. You know, so this colour stands out. So it was standing out to you so much. But you still tried to be understanding. You tried to, I feel, make the best of the situation. But it had to change. Yeah. Five of Swords. this person, they have their own challenges to face, and at the moment they're facing them, but they are doing so in a way that does not better themselves. Okay, they're not truly going deep within themselves. Okay, this may be victories here and there. Okay, they may be achieving in some way, but this is quite temporary, I feel. And the reason why they're not achieving fully is because they're not going inside themselves, and they're not taking the time to truly understand who they are, and they're very much, I feel, quite shallow, quite surface level. And I feel like you, Capricorn, you're a lot deeper than that. You crave something deeper than this, and if they do, they feel like they understand themselves. If they are coming to realizations, I feel like they're not really digging deep enough. That's what I'm getting. And they're not being humble. They're not, they're not really learning from success. They're not learning from growth. So whenever they do grow, it's like steps back because they just become more ignorant in a way. So I feel like this person is a little bit selfish. You see how these individuals, these opponents, he's holding these swords of his opponents and they're walking away and they're quite upset here, you see? And this person is smirking. This person has a smile on their face, okay? So they do not understand the heartache they cause. They do not understand truly what a negative impact their actions can have on others around them just to fulfill themselves, okay? It's very self-serving energy. And this came out with the King of Swords, so I feel like you saw this behaviour. If you didn't see this, you felt like something was not quite right here. And you had to make a decision to cut this person out. You had to make this decision with this sword here. You know, quite a big decision, quite a life-changing decision. But you held that sword firmly, okay? You held that strength within you, and you were able to, I feel, just realise that this was not going anywhere. You know, the King of Swords is someone that's very mature, someone that has been through a lot and has a lot of experience, and the kingdom that they rule, they're the kind of person that people would go to for those long-standing decisions, okay, to be made, those long-term decisions, because the King of Swords would really consider every angle, consider everyone, and move forward in a way that is very, very sustainable after much thought and much consideration for everyone. So I feel like you feel this is best for them as well. You moving forward is best for them and best for you. And the King of Swords, he's a very intelligent man. Very intelligent. And he really does, every single perspective he takes into consideration. Even theirs, Capricorn. And you saw this person, and it's almost childlike in a way. You know, look at the difference here between these two individuals. Yeah. And you don't need anyone else's swords. See, you can hold this sword. This is your sword. This is your truth. And you can hold this firmly. Whereas they Gemini, I don't know why I'm getting Gemini. I don't know if I've said Gemini, but for some reason I said Gemini. So that could be significant for some of you. But That can be indecision, you know, this person, you know, referring to that. But here, you see, Capricorn, they have to have other people's swords in order to move forward. They don't have their own sword. You see, their victories are through other people, they're not through themselves. Okay. We have the Hermit card. So you've had to really go within and you've had to find peace within yourself. This is someone that's taking a step back, and in order to move forward, they have to really consider where their life is going, what their journey ahead is going to be, and finding peace, okay? Finding peace in letting go, finding peace in themselves, in who they are. So I feel like once you let go, once you took that time apart from them, okay? Once you let go of their energy, you were able to really grow. And I feel like you wanted that. You wanted to find peace outside of this confusion. You know, you had been through a lot, so I'm noticing their beard here and I'm thinking you'd been through a lot. There was a lot of experience from this relationship that had really grown you as a person. You know, through any of the good and bad, okay? You've really grown. And now you have this light, you have this dream, you have this wish to move forward. So wow. So I've just noticed again, you know how this is quite a young energy. They may not be young, but I feel like they're not very aware, they're not very awakened. And you see this Hermit card, this person is old and wise. Okay, they can make the right decisions. They move forward calmly, they move forward without conflict. They have peace within themselves, and this is you, Capricorn. Okay. So you're moving forward and you're choosing to, in a way that is going to be true to who you are and also growing you. You know, it's about being the mature person in this situation and allowing yourself to grow, taking a step back and allowing yourself to grow. Wow, I'm so happy for you. So Capricorn, we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So once you allow yourself to grow, this is what is ahead of you. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is about feeling comfortable again. And you see, it looks like the Hermit is sat there at the front of the card. Do you see? So once you take a step back from this, there's so much success, there's so much, I feel, well-deserved achievements, okay, from all of that hard work. There's communion, this is about togetherness, this is about loyalty and commitment. And I feel like this is at one point, okay? For some of you, I feel like at one point this is what you thought that this energy was. Okay, you see this person with this mask? At one point you thought this person could have been the Ten of Pentacles. Could have been successful and together and loyal and committed. And suddenly something happened that made your perception change. But you're still looking back, okay? So I'm getting here that you're still looking back at this person. So perhaps this person is still in your life. You see, this person is not facing the Ten of Pentacles, but the Ten of Pentacles is right there, okay? Success, whatever you perceive as value, whatever you perceive as worth is right there. You know, it doesn't have to be material. It doesn't have to be, you know, it's what that represents for you, what success represents for you. You know, this is a feeling of completeness, a feeling of true commitment and stability that's long-standing, reliable. And I feel like you're not looking at this, Capricorn, even though it's there, right? It's right ahead of you and you're looking back, okay? So, but I feel like you're going to turn around and you're going to see this, and there's this sense of appreciation, being thankful. So they're looking back at how far they've come and what they've had to go through, and now they are very thankful for this success. I think the right word would actually be humble. So they're quite accepting and wise, and they see what it takes, you know, what all the hard work it takes to achieve abundance, to achieve fulfillment, and everything, you know, everything everything has gone into this journey forward, okay? They've just really decided to make a change here. And they survived this, they overcame this. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, so they're not taking this success for granted, they're not taking this comfort for granted, they are continuing to work quite steady. Okay, so this is saying, okay, even if I do achieve this complete abundance, this comfort, I'm not going to take this for granted. I'm moving, I'm working. And you see there's a house in the background that I feel like they have already. You know, whether that's just in themselves, you know, they know that the path forward is going to be abundant. They know that, you know, in some ways they're on the right path, but they're working even harder than they should be, I feel, because they understand, you know, that they don't want to get back to a place that is going to be conflicting, and they appreciate what they have so much that they're willing to put all of the effort in that they need to. They're willing to move forward quite firmly, I feel. And this could be a new relationship, you know. You know, they see the abundance, they see the potential in this new relationship, and they've taken all of the, I feel, lost investment that they put into this other individual, and they're approaching this new relationship and they're just putting in everything because they see that this is building, okay? They see that this is just going to overflow with pentacles. I'm getting here an image of these pentacles here, you know, they're building up right now and they're overflowing into this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles card. So Ten of Cups, you know, that's emotional fulfillment as well. So maybe we will see that, but yeah, that's a slip there. So, you know, this is emotionally fulfilling. They want to put in this work. They want to, because they're receiving just as much as they're giving. If anything, they're receiving more than they're giving, because they're so appreciative. It's like this was so little. In reality, this was so little that this is even more substantial. So I'm not sure. I want to see this new relationship. I want to take a look at the path forward, but I'm feeling like there's still some energy that I need to address. So I'm not sure whether to. I will judge by the next card that comes out, okay? I want this to be a good card, the right card to move forward with for Capricorn. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like, again, you see how the Hermit was looking back on this previous relationship and they weren't looking forward at this Ten of Pentacles just yet. I feel like there's some back and forth here. You know, they've got this commitment that's going to be solid, that's going to be long-term and long-standing if they move forward. But then behind them here is this old relationship, you see. You see how they're not looking at this, but they're juggling it. It's still there, and I feel like there's a need to let go in order to move forward. They have to let go of this other pentacle, of this other, I feel quite you know, this is an energy that does not serve them, okay? It's making them feel like they have to juggle. It's making them feel less balanced. You know, and I feel like in order to maintain balance, they're going to have to find a way here to move forward without this pentacle, okay? So you see, we go back to the Chariot and the World and the Justice card, you know, there. So perhaps the present energy right now is someone that is coming to the realization that they're moving forward, but they're not quite there yet. They're not 100% there yet. So I feel like this is really important for some of you. See, I wanted to look into the future, Capricorn, and something was telling me that I needed to expand on this further, and I know now that it's because someone is juggling, okay? I just had to change my battery on my camera, so I'm back now, and I did move the cards over because I want to expand on this a lot further, I feel, so that is why there is a sudden change. So let's move forward now. I feel like you are a little bit back and forth, a little bit confused as well. But it's in a different way, because you do know that moving forward there is success, and you're very grateful for all of the opportunity, okay, being able to move past this. But then there's still this sense of this other person being in the picture, okay? You know, being back and forth. And this could just represent the struggle of trying to move forward, trying to move on. Because I feel like you fully let go of this person, okay? So I'm not really sure why they're still there in the back of your mind. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm getting. For you, because this energy has been so conflicting, because this energy was so back and forth, okay, you had this feeling that they were going to get better and you were waiting for them to get better. And you were saying, will this be okay? Will it not be okay? And it was this feeling here, because of their energy was so backwards and forwards to you, you were trying to understand this. And, you know, every time they moved forward in a positive way, I feel like you held on to that. That's the way I feel. You held on to the feeling that there was going to be opportunity, there was going to be success, and you know, this didn't happen. You know, there wasn't success, but I feel like because of your nature, okay, towards this person, you did, you know, hold on a little bit longer than you perhaps deserve, you know, but perhaps that you should have, okay, because I feel like you deserve a lot more than this energy. Okay. So this is that energy of, you know, holding back, staying, going, you know, because they're drawing you in, I feel. And this could be past energy now. But I feel like it's something that, you know, it's coming to an end now, because I feel like you are going to follow your heart. And I feel like deep down, deep to your heart, you know, okay, that this was not meant to be any more than it was, okay? And I feel like this person knew as well. So you see the Lovers card here? They knew that if you really saw this situation, if you really, you know, if they really did take their mask off the way they were, you know, as you were with them, you know, because we know that they weren't quite mature enough yet. They know that if they did this, you would know deep in your heart that they weren't the one for you. And that's probably another reason why they couldn't move forward, okay? Because in time you would have realised. So I'm feeling the need here to put the Lovers card back into the deck now, okay, Capricorn? Because moving forward, you know, your deep emotion, your passion, following your heart, you know, this was never meant to be with this person. And I feel like that might be upsetting for some of you, because I feel like you really thought that this person was the one, and they really did deceive you, and they deceived you through deceiving themselves. Okay? They deceived you through deceiving themselves. Okay, and this back and forth, Capricorn, this did mess you up in some way, okay? We can't deny, you know, through these experiences, you did have to overcome a lot of energy there was quite low vibration, I feel. And you see, moving forward, perhaps you didn't see the way forward, perhaps you didn't see this 10 of Cups at first. 10 of Cups, I keep saying 10 of Cups, okay, so that's very strange that I keep saying 10 of Cups, because this is the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like emotional fulfillment as well. You did not see that there was going to be something more fulfilling, or you chose not to see this, okay? You see how they're looking at only one pentacle, but there's 10 here. There's lots of hard work, there's lots of, you know, there's lots of growth in this, and, you know, this was there all along, and then, you know, you were choosing not to really open yourself up to it because you were trying to give this person a chance. Okay, and now I feel like you're moving forward with your heart, you're moving forward with this cup, this Knight of Cups energy. And this is towards something that's stable and sincere and honest and, frankly, more you, Capricorn, okay? And wherever they're going, this is towards the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is hard work, well deserved. That's the way I'm feeling. For some of you, I feel like this is in the past, and I feel like you're saying, yeah, I moved forward, I overcame this. And I am so happy now. So, you know, that is the energy. This is what's going to happen. This is what's in the cards for you, Capricorn. And this is divine change. And the universe, you know, it's actually a case of that, you know, this change was supposed to happen. This change was always meant to happen. And there's you, Gemini, with your free will. Gemini. Why do I keep saying Gemini? Gemini, 10 of Cups. Wait, what is this about? There's something to do with a Gemini here, okay? Or there's something about Gemini energy. Back and forth. I guess that's Gemini can represent back and forth in a way. So, but there's you, Capricorn. Back and forth about this relationship, okay? This is, you know, this is confusion. Okay, dealing with this pentacle here, you know, whoever this pentacle is, whoever this pentacle represents. And, you know, you had the free will to keep holding back, you know, and resisting this change, whether that's subconsciously or not. You know, and the universe was kind of pulling you forward, saying, come on, let's move forward. You know, there's the world in front of you, there's justice, and, you know, look at you, you're kind of just, should I, you know, you see a little bit of movement, you know, from this past individual, and, you know, you're hoping that, you know, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt here, you're trying to be that forgiving and loving person that you are, and it's really just held you back, I feel. And I feel that was really needed to be emphasised in this message, okay? So, wow, you know, this change, I feel, you know, the universe is saying, come on, Capricorn. I mean, you should have, you know, this is something, a blessing to you moving forward, and, you know, you don't need to be in this energy anymore, this low vibrational energy, because this person must grow, and in order for them to grow, you need to move forward as well, you know. You need to move forward in order to allow them to learn their lessons, to get their bad karma and good karma, and, you know, there's justice involved here, and, you know, this person's not going to develop without, you know, the universe really teaching them some lessons now. And they're quite confused already, so, you know, they've got a long way to go here, and, you know, Capricorn, you know, you moving forward, that's the best thing you could do for them. That is the best thing you could have done. That's what I'm hearing, absolutely, 100%. It's like the universe is cheering you on. That's the way I'm feeling. They need to recognise, okay, their actions and how their actions impact others around them, but also on a deeper level they need to really find themselves and grow, mature, okay? And it doesn't matter what age they are, okay? You know, people, you know, if someone can choose to be ignorant, they can be stuck in their ways, okay? You know, whether they feel like it's a choice or not, it is a choice. Okay, Gemini. So, moving towards, okay, following their heart, moving towards this Ten of Pentacles energy, and the Six of Pentacles has come out. So what they are moving towards is finding balance, okay? They are achieving this balance. This is a card of sincerity, of truth, of honesty. You see how they're seeing these individuals here that are lacking, and they're understanding their trials, they're understanding their challenges, and they're choosing to give, okay? So this is someone that is very much able to support, okay? This is someone that is going to not only, I feel, follow their heart, but follow their, you know, follow through with their actions here. And, you know, this is quite a balanced relationship. This is a relationship that, you know, builds very equally, I feel. And if there's any need for any support, if there's any need for any guidance, you know, they are there for one another. This is about not only giving but receiving, and it's that relief of being able to move forward and breathe, okay? Because I feel like you haven't been receiving what you should have been receiving. And it's left you feeling like, you know, this lack, and this could be just deep down, okay, this lack that was there. And now you are growing again. You are being able to discover what relationships are really capable of, okay? And there's a sense here of duty, there's a sense here of good karma and bad karma. I always see this card as a moral obligation, this karma, okay? This is meant to happen because this is the Pentacles, okay? So this is about a long-standing good karma coming back around, okay? That was a long time coming, I feel. Yeah. What can we expect out of this new relationship? What can we expect for Capricorn? Wow. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands here. So unleashing those burdens, okay? Unleashing all of this tension within them, okay? They can let go of these wands now. They can truly embrace freedom, able to embrace stability here, and a newfound passion moving forward, okay? So I'm just getting an image here of them dropping all of these wands and being able to walk, and, you know, that lightness on their feet. They're not being weighed down anymore, okay? And once they're not weighed down, they can move forward with such light, with such energy, with such glow, okay, that it's like they're a different person here. You know, this is the end of a cycle. This is, you know, someone coming in, right? Someone coming in that can give them everything that they've hoped for, everything that they've wished for, and they're so comfortable now that they can just let go, okay? They can let go of this this feeling of being weighed down, and you know, this person lifts them up, okay? You know, in order to let go of these wands here, you know, this person is lifting them up and really, you know, being that support system that they need. I mean, you know, they must have been handling, you know, all of these, you know, all of this, you know, this by themselves, I feel. You know, you see how they're just holding all these wands, trying to manage them? Okay? And now they don't. They have a partner that is supportive. They have a partner that is going to, I feel, really show them that life doesn't have to be this hard, doesn't have to be this difficult. And by life, I mean it could be just the relationship, okay? You know, relationships don't have to be difficult. They are giving. They're supposed to be, you know, this sense of harmony, this sense of balance. You know, they're not meant to be like this, Capricorn. And this person really wants to show you that, you know, this individual here, this balanced individual, they want to show you that relationships can be quite abundant and fulfilling and equal, and it's almost like, you know, it's you were out of that energy for so long that you really didn't see the potential, you didn't see how a relationship could flow like that anymore. And I feel like you knew that it existed, you knew that relationships like this existed, you know, that were balanced, that were good, that were giving and receiving and just full of love and kindness and comfort and success, okay? But you just didn't, like, you were so closed off from this for so long, you know, that you really didn't understand quite the extent of what you were missing out on here. That's the way I'm feeling. And this person is the King of Pentacles, this individual here that you are now, I feel, moving towards perhaps, or you are with. They are the King of Pentacles. And this is someone that is very successful. They are very reliable and committed. The Pentacles are all about long-term commitments, okay? So this is someone that wants forever. They would not go into a relationship with you unless they knew that you were going to be there forever. And, you know, it really is there forever. And they want to build, they want to keep growing, they want to be as generous as possible with you. They want to give all of what they have, okay? But, you know, all of their love, all of their support to you. You know, who wouldn't? Capricorn, okay? This is something that you deserve. And I feel like this is mutual, okay? So you're giving just as much to them in whatever way that you can. You know, this is about a relationship where you support one another. And this is all about planning. So the Kings are about planning. So this person is planning a future. This person is very serious, okay? That's what I'm getting here. And it's through a lot of hard work, okay? You see, the King of Pentacles, you know, they put in a lot of hard work to get where they are. And I feel like here this is saying that they're willing to put in all of the hard work in order to make this a success. They're determined, in fact. They're absolutely determined and devoted. You know, they don't mess around. If they commit, they commit 100%. There's no back and forth. There's no... You know, there's just one person, mutual, quite, you know, quite firm in their belief here, actually. You know, they only want you, you're the only one for them. They want to move forward, they want to build. You know, it's quite a set belief system here. And I feel like that's a good thing, because I feel like that's what you've needed after so long of just being in this turmoil, frankly. Yeah, so this is someone that wants to move forward with you to calmer waters here. So you see the Six of Swords are, you know, they're taking, you know, all of these swords that have been, you know, whatever struggles that you've had, whatever challenges that you've had, they're taking those and they're choosing to, you know, move from this rocky waters, move from this storm and find a way to calmness and peace, okay, together. You see how you are on this boat here, and they are willing to steer this boat, they are willing to lead and move forward in the right way. And I'm not sure whether they know or not about this relationship, Capricorn, that you've had, but you know, they do see that they just want to get through everything and, you know, everything and anything with you. You know, they will lead the path here. So you see how they're actually the one leading the path, you know? It's like you're not actually having to wait for them. You're not having to, you know, watch them be back and forth. They actually are willingly here, you know, steering this boat to clearer waters. So there's that sense here of moving forward and then them moving forward, okay? They're the ones that are moving forward, and you can just sit here now and you can let go of those burdens. You can let go of feeling like you're weighed down, and you can sit and you can, I feel, just take a big breath in and relax. You know, and you're still, you know, you're allowed to feel safe, you're allowed to feel relaxed, you're allowed to feel at peace in a relationship. This is what a relationship is truly about, Capricorn. Wow, this is such a long reading, Capricorn, but I feel like we've really come so far here. We've really achieved something here. Okay. Let's see more about this person, more about this individual. New individual for Capricorn. Okay, the King of Cups. This is someone that has a lot of emotion. So we have the King of Pentacles and we have the King of Cups. They have a lot of emotion, they have a lot of feelings for you that they want to express, and compassion and understanding. They approach you from a way that is quite, I feel they look at you and their heart just lights up, okay? They have this twinkle in their eye, and there's that sense of, this is the person that I want to give my heart to for the rest of my life, okay? So they see you, they look into your eyes, and as soon as they look into your eyes, they know. And it really hits them to their core, I feel. And they really want to understand you. They have empathy, they have, you know, they not only want to build themselves, okay, they do want to grow. The King of Cups wants to grow, but they're the sort of person that builds their kingdom and they help others build their own kingdoms here. So this is someone that wants the best for you, and they also work on bettering themselves each and every day. And you see here how the waters, you know, through any sort of situation, you know, if that water's a bit unstable, they will sit firm on their throne, you see. So through any sort of unstable energy, they sit firm, okay? And they are the sort of person that can move forward with peace, that can move forward with this calmness about them. Okay, they're quite intelligent. So you see, we've got both success and commitment, and also this emotional intelligence here. And they want to move forward here to clearer waters. They want to. This is very much something they are sure of. This person, this King of Cups, is very sure of their emotions. They know, you know, they know their feelings. They're sure of their feelings, okay? Okay, the Nine of Cups. So they have a lot of resources and they're very serious. You see all these cups behind them? These represent what they have to give to the relationship, and they're just putting this all out on the table. They're being quite clear, they're being quite open. Okay, you see how I was saying someone quite firm in their ways? So this is the kind of person that would be, okay, I'm serious about you, and then they just show all their cups. Okay, they're on the table and they're saying, look, this is what I can give, this is what I bring to the table here. I bring all of my emotion, I bring, you know, they're sitting quite firmly here, so they're quite, you know, they're saying, I'm serious about this relationship, I want a serious commitment. And I'm not going to hold back, I'm not going to be stubborn, I'm not going to withdraw any of my emotion. This is going to be quite open, okay? Once we're together, we are together, and you know, I'm just going to keep building these cups. I'm going to keep showing you how much I care. I'm going to keep showing you, you know, what I have to bring to the table. And, you know, you don't even expect this, you know, you are quite thankful for the way this is going already, but I feel like they have a need to really, really stress this, you know, like, we are going to be together, this is forever, I'm going to support you, I will never do anything to hurt you, I'm being very truthful and honest. You see, this is their heart is out in the open, okay, so they're willing to be exposed, they're willing to be sincere and truthful. Okay. Okay. So they want to move forward with passion. Okay, I'm seeing someone move quite fast. So they want to manifest a relationship with you. One that is driven by, you know, not only emotion, but this true passion, this true sense of fulfillment, okay? And I feel like this is because they're so certain of what they want out of this relationship. They're so certain that they want to be with you and they want to move forward with you, that they just, you know, they're very much going straight ahead, you know, head first into this relationship and wanting to just give everything immediately, okay? And you see, I'm sensing as well that they look at you and they have such adoration. I feel they have, their eyes light up, and you know, I feel like they're very attracted to you with this card. With this Knight of Wands energy, they're very attracted to you. And you know, that doesn't have to be looks, but I mean, you could be very beautiful, Capricorn. But they look at you and, you know, there's all this energy. There's all this motivation, okay, to move this forward. Wow, it's such a different energy, isn't it? It's such a different energy. Capricorn, I have to say that, you know, this person, this could be the one. Wow, I'm feeling that passion, Capricorn. They absolutely are so attracted to you. Okay, the next card is the Temperance card. So this is again saying this is divinely guided. This is meant to happen. And you see how, you know, they're balancing these cups here. You know, they're working on this relationship and there is a certain sense of peace and harmony. And you know how, you know, you see how they're lighting up here? Their mind, you know, their head is lighting up, and I'm saying that's the way you make them feel, very motivated. And the path forward is one to the sun, okay? And the sun represents happiness and wish fulfillment. So they're moving forward quite fast, okay, and I'm feeling like that's just them being quite, you know, quite motivated and quite passionate. But they're also, you know, that there is a sense of calm, there is a sense of harmony and wanting to achieve harmony and, you know, wish fulfillment with you. So, yeah. Because I feel like they know that this is the real deal. This is not only attraction, but this is also commitment and emotional fulfillment and a stable life, you know, a happy home. This could be the potential for real comfort, okay, together. Being quite comfortable with one another and building a life together. Okay, I'm feeling like they had a period here of deep thought, of deep realization, and they opened their perspective up. And I feel like what happened here is meeting you, and I feel their relationship with you really enlightened them to a path forward, to a journey forward that was going to be quite substantial. So in a way, they've had a bit of an awakening. They've had a bit of a, I feel a rebirth, you know? Because they were in their thoughts. Okay, what I'm feeling here is that you are someone that either has or has the ability to really change their perspective and see life and see the world in a new light, I feel. You know, see relationships in a new light. So I feel like as well that they've been waiting for this relationship. They've been, you know, this is the Hanged Man. This is someone that's been very patient, you know, waiting for this relationship. And, you know, now I feel they're coming out of this energy and they're ready to embark on a journey that is quite successful, that is quite abundant. And I feel like they realise this, and, you know, you've opened their mind up to all of this new possibility. Yeah. And I feel like perhaps they felt like they were lacking something before. Perhaps they felt like something was missing, and you came and extended your heart, you followed your heart, and they were ready. They were there to receive it, okay? They were waiting, they were patient, they were understanding. And this is because I feel you are a wish fulfillment for them. You are, you know, they dream about you. They dream about this relationship and where it can go. Okay, this is a very long video, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for... I feel this journey has been quite beautiful, so thank you for staying with me through this. I mean, I feel like there is great potential here and great success moving forward, and well deserved, okay, Capricorn? Well deserved, and I feel like this has truly helped you gain some clarity. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye for now.